this part too. It's a $100 bounty tournament. I'm just going to sit out for a couple of minutes here. So I'm just going to sit out for a bit here now. I'm probably going to get dealt some. I'm going to record it, but I was going to say I'm probably going to get dealt some really good hands since I'm sitting out. I guess we'll see. I think I'm going to end up folding most likely this hand, but see what develops. Oh, I think I got rivered. Nope. See, the artificial intelligence software system didn't expect me to play 9-10 there, but it expects me to play the ace king when I lost, the ace jack when I lost. So I got to keep it guessing. I had it on pause for a while, went out for a smoke, so nobody knew what I was doing. So I won 14K or whatever it was. But I do want to play some cash. I'm better at cash games than I am tournament poker, but it's definitely more fun for me, tournament poker. But I do love cash. Like, realistically, you could go to the casino with a couple $100 and within a half hour triple it up. So $300 you could turn into $1,000 within 10 minutes sometimes. I've never done it, but I've done it basically online, but not at the casino. I don't have much casino experience. The city I formerly lived in got rid of their poker room, and so I moved towns. I left town because of it, basically. I live in Canada, so I'm hoping to get enough so I could live in Vegas for 6 months of the year. Vegas, California area would be cool. Well, Vegas is cool because Los Angeles is only a 4-hour drive if you ever go to Vegas. Rent a car and check out the coast. The Pacific Ocean is amazing. It tosses you around like you're nothing. You feel powerless when you're in the Pacific Ocean. And there's the Santa Monica up here, Beverly Hills, the Griffin Observatory. I was driving there and rented a car, and when I was driving back to LA, the wheel came off when I was going 80 miles an hour. The rear back wheel came off, and so I thought I heard a rumble, so I pulled over into the slow lane, and then it passed me, and then I didn't think I had to run for my life, so I ran across the freeway and found the tire. It was about a half mile up the road. Ended up hitchhiking back to the car. Thought I could put it back on, but the lug nuts were sheared. Knowing what I know now is almost surely a covert attempt on my life. Or at least to see how I could handle it. I wanted to call, but only had King 10 there. Ace Queen. Good thing I didn't call. Show the nines. That's a terrible flop. That's a nice bet. There's a potential straight out there, so I'm gonna fold. What a brutal river. Oh, I was gonna bluff, but I like bluffing with the 10 deuce. It's a tribute to Doyle Brunson. He made the hand famous, winning 2 World Series of Poker playing it. So let's see. So I'm currently 14th out of 54 remaining. 38 minutes left, late registration. 55,000 average stack. And did it climb over 1,000 yet? 949.45. Yeah. So they're getting pretty good. It's a decent pot, so I want to see another card at least. That's a nice bet. I was gonna check raise, but there's a guy to act behind me, so I'm gonna fold. If it was the first guy doing it, I would have check raised, but the second guy's doing it, so I'm gonna fold. He called. Hopefully somebody goes all in. So what did he have? Ace queen. Oh, he left. They always seem to leave when I play heads up. I love playing heads up. Because you pick them apart, and usually I bust them or I break their will and they leave. Smart money though, leaving, because I'm pretty good at heads up. My best come from behind heads up performance. This was play money, mind you, but still poker. But it was 15K and I bluffed or something like that. Bluffed 13 something. So it left me with 1750. The guy had something like 35K. And I came back and won. I forget what the blinds were. The blinds were like maybe 500, 250, 500. So I pretty much had to get lucky right away. Had to win a couple hands. Had to make a couple folds. And then I chipped them away. Just chopped them down slowly. And then once I got slightly above him, it was basically inevitable that I was going to beat him. Unless he got really lucky. But my strategy, I'm pretty good at, I basically control the amount of damage that I want to take. I usually dictate the pace. People tend to try to trap me lots, so I don't get trapped that often, and I counter trap. And when they do trap me, it's usually for the amount that I want. So I kind of control how much I was willing to risk. It's not usually, just say I wanted to risk 5K. I control the 5K, not them. So it allows me, it's my risk tolerance, basically. Well, I was hoping to make a hand. I haven't made a hand in a while. And there's lots of players in the pod, so I might not be able to finagle this one. But I will try. Nice bet. There's a guy after me. Call. Eliminate him. Call. And hopefully the short stack wins, really. Because I don't like the guy that will have to have me covered. ideally. But it all depends on how they play. Sometimes they're easy to play, sometimes they're very hard to play. Hopefully I get lucky this end. Nice. I thought I might be ahead there, so I wanted to get the fold or a bad call. So I'm currently 17th out of 53 remaining. 124 entries, 58,490 average stack, and $989.32 going to first. So what's going to be suspicious is a few years back in some of my videos, you could hear me wheezing in my videos for several videos. So now I don't wheeze, and that's suspicious because I still smoke, and but they stopped hacking me that way. So most likely now it's June 10th 2024, 9:05 Eastern Standard Time. They're more likely to start doing that going forward in the future. So in my future videos, I'm more likely to be wheezing now. And when they make me cough, they're secretly trying to leech my attributes, and I'm able to grab it back. I just figured it out today that I'm able to grab it back, so they can't do it. So I hear a click in my ear, it induces me to cough, and then I'm able to grab back my attributes. So it should be a game changer. So the subliminal system should see how people falsely register me just to steal my attributes. So let's see. I can't really see. He has 167,000. That's a lot. I guess if I had more money, it's almost an impossible call, but he could be making a play, but it'd be an ace high call, so I'm not going to. I think he, if anything, he had the queen, he hit the queen. I'm gonna play another table here. I wouldn't re-enter if I got busted, because it's only $1,000 for first place, so that'd be $200 to win 1,000. So it's not really that advantageous. When I was in a $100 tournament the other day where first place was 7,200. So that tournament I would have re-entered for $100 every time I could. So what did I have? It made me sit at Queen 6. Or I invertedly sat out. $25 people, 25 out of 55 remaining, 58,636 average stack, and 1,029 going to first. That's awesome. I want to call chase the bounty, but it's a terrible hand. If I had 100K, I absolutely would have called it. So they're trying to figure out ways to still reach my attributes. So the government of Canada is going to have some explaining to do. It's like, how come you haven't told me I had evolutionary DNA as soon as you see my blood? What my blood does under a microscope. How come you made me get sick my entire life and my kid's entire life? And the best thing is, countries don't have feelings. It's people within those countries that have feelings. Countries don't have feelings, so countries should be able to admit their wrongs, their faults, because countries don't have feelings. I'm gonna fold, because I think I would have to hit the full house to improve, and who knows what the guy's gonna do behind me. He could put me all in. Hopefully he calls so I could see if I would have hit the full house. So I would have lost on the river. Good fold. I was worried about the straight. I'm most likely going to lose this hand if I get called. Or win a small pot. Since I flopped the straight. It's kind of how it goes. It's either a small pot, because I didn't get it on there. It was a very little bet. It's a very small bet. Easy enough to call. I want to see a flop. And that's not the flop I wanted to see. It'd be different if the big stack wasn't in the pot, then I could try to muscle out the smaller stack, but yeah, I was hoping there was some back-to-back luck since I won the hand previously. Sometimes you win back-to-back hands. So I was just wanted to play my luck there, see maximize my luck. So that just killed my action, I think. I hit the jack. I expected him to go all in there. Now I'm fairly desperate situation. I still got 10 big blinds though, so I could still play. But now I need to get lucky. Need to get lucky now. That's what happens though if you're a new player. That's why you don't play AC too often. I was only playing it hoping to outplay him since he had so few chips. If he had a bigger stack, I never would have been in that hand. Never would have lost. But he had a lower stack, so I was hoping to try to get the bounty and pressure him out that time. Good luck me. Maybe if I get up to $100 in the cash game and I get busted, then I might rejoin the $100 table. If you're a new player, 3 deuce suited is a disappointed low suited or connected. It'd be alright if I had 70k. I would call. 50k I would call, but not with 19k. But I could, maybe would have got lucky, or probably would have lost all my chips chasing my flush draw this hand, most likely. But since I'm not in the hand, it's most likely to come now. Because I would have called that bet, so I would have been down to 13k. And if this guy jams, I most likely would have been paw committed and called. So he did raise. Does he fold, and do we see it? Is the only question, because I think I would have lost. But it would have been desperate enough to call, so we don't see it. That may have been the exception of the rule. That might have been the hand that I needed to double up to get back in the tournament, but at the same time, that was most likely the hand that I would have lost it all on. Would have been eliminated, so I think I avoided a game over situation. So now I can pick my spots I don't need to play a hand. I could sit out for 30 hands and still be in the tournament, so I could pick my spots, and it's not as fun when you could play every hand. I love tournaments where I could play every hand. I could afford to play every hand. It's awesome. I don't play every hand, but I might play 7 hands out of 9. Because every once in a while somebody has a big hand and they get their full houses, their flushes. So I'm going to fold this. A7's a garbage hand. It might have been a winner this time, but now that I'm short stacked, I gotta be a little more strict. So I wouldn't have called that. So I would have been out a little bit. Ten-3 isn't what you want to have when you're short stacked. And whenever I protect my blind with something like 10-3, I'd never hit. Never hit. Missed. So I might hit the runner, but as if I would have called the gut shot on the flop bet, so I would have folded. So it might hit the run, might hit the straight here on the river, but I never would have seen it. I would have been low. I would have missed, but I would have folded before on the flop. Let's see, can I grind back into it? I almost folded pre-flop. I just wanted to see a flop. I'm gonna bail if they bet. So I lost. What did he have? 9s. So I avoided another game over situation there because most people would have got desperate and jammed with the pocket 3s there, and I would have ran into the pocket 9s and lost. So hopefully I get some fortuitous luck since I avoided 2 game overs. I avoid way more game over situations than most people. But now it's a challenge because I'm 48th out of 49 remaining. There's 138th entries in 70,408 average stack. So since I'm 48 out of 49, I want to see how long I could survive and try to climb back into average stack. I could pull off the win. It's possible. But now I'm just trying to survive the longest. See how long I could survive. And climb back to average stack, and then I could fight to win the tournament. But right now I'm just trying in survival mode. But it all comes down to the next hand I play, basically, or the next few hands I play. I need to get lucky. So I don't like it, but I have to call. So I'm probably going to get eliminated here. But at least it's ace-jack. It's better than king-9. Hopefully I get lots of calls and win. Hopefully that guy with 85,000 jams and the big stack folds. Oh, and he hit the 9. 9-6. That's brutal. Nine, 6. But he did have so many chips I would have called too with 9-6 for 2 bounties for $50. But that's brutal. Yeah, there's 16 seconds left. I am going to rejoin. Ace-jack losing to 9-6. If he folded, I had 20k, then I was back in it. Could have got lucky the next hand, doubled up or tripled up, and 60k would have been right back in the hunt. Like, when you're playing poker, when you're short stacked, they say a chip in a chair, so don't give up, because within 2 hands you could be right back in the tournament. As long as you have about 10 big blinds. Less than 10 big blinds, you probably need 3 or 4 hands to win, to be back in the tournament. Comfortable, where you could open up the playbook, where you're not going for Hail Marys all the time, where you could run the ball. So I'm currently 39th out of 46 remaining. Yeah, that was brutal. 9-6. I hope I have better luck. Next time I'm all in. But this is a smaller stack table. This is nice. So, okay, there's one guy with over 100k. And he's not to my left. Because if he was to my right, when I had the ace-jack, he would have called and I would have folded most likely. Because my odds were, it's less likely to win when there's multiple players. Okay, let's see what this guy has. There we go. There's 9k. I'm gonna go back to my old school roots and just start playing some strict poker now. Until I have the chips to be able to speculate more. Nice. Okay, this is brutal. Good thing I won that first hand. Because my blinds have been brutal. When I need big hands anyways. When I had lots of chips, I might have had some different good blinds. I don't remember, but when I needed big hands, I've gotten 10-3, 4-6. Okay, this is the third hand in a row that he raised. So if I had a better hand, I would call, but because his hand quality is probably gone down, but he could have the big hand this time too. Sometimes they do on the third time. $7K, he's probably going all in. Fold, no. I want to go for the bounty, but not now. He got lucky. He made a tilt call and got lucky. Or a tilt play. Oh, that was bad timing. Jam. Go all in. Nice. Call. Knock him out. I just hope I get real odds from here on out. And my hands hold up. My ace jack, still won't lose to 9-6. It would have been different if we seen the flop and he outplayed me, but he called pre-flop with 9-6. But he had the chips. I would have too for the bounty. That's twice that guy raised on my blind. But I don't have the chips to call him. Didn't have the hand or the chips to call him. But you got to be making these mental notes, who's stealing your blinds and when to defend. I'm glad that guy got knocked out because he was going all in or raising lots and being a pain in the butt. This guy's been quiet, so if he goes all in, I think he has a big hand. Big-ish hand. $8-4. Kind of getting ripped off this buy-in. It was kind of a waste of money, really. The only hand I played, really, the decent hand, was when I won with 8-5 of clubs. When I bluffed. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was a waste of $100. That was bad. But at least I lost to a better hand than 9-6. So that's going to be the end of the video. If you liked how I played, consider sponsoring me. Endorse me or making a donation. My PayPal email address is christianerikarnemeyer@gmail.com. And computer assisted to help these possible. Go to www.change.org/technology. Basically, we're made up of water. Water conducts electricity, so we could be hacked. And if you see this picture right here, it's the different biosensors that could be implanted in the human body, and to tell what the blood pressure is doing, what your vision's doing, like what you see, what you hear, what your heart's doing, what your brain waves are doing, what the glucose is doing, and it could all be viewed over the cell phone. And if you look at the cell phone, it's an older patent. So nowadays it's nanotechnology, it's wireless, it's absorbed through your skin. We breathe it in, we eat it, we drink it. It could be installed looking at your phone, at the lights, at clouds, on any surface really. They're subliminal everywhere. So the only way you can protect yourself and privatize your thoughts is signing this petition, sharing it on social media so it goes viral, contributing as much money as possible to get it on the agenda in your country so the government could be held accountable, and civilian and military oversight committee could be set up to keep Big Brother in check. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day.